the person gets kicked out of emptiness into their attachments. The meditator is time bound, though you have said the seeking sometimes needs to happen in order to line up with realization of emptiness. I want this to be over, though I see this is just the person saying this again. I heard the other day, it's not the person being scared of emptiness, the emptiness wants to be a person. I feel like being around you in person could help drop this regime. I know you want it to be over, James. You want to stop suffering. And I can already see that you're looking at it in the less progressive way. You've got to start looking at it, not in I want it to be over. I want it to be over. You've got to start looking at everything as a blessing, not to get to enlightenment, but to relax the person. You've got to get the person more positive. So it's like your want for it to be over. You've got to use all of that to look at light in a bright life in a bright way. So it's like rather than you want it to be over, it's like changing that to a more positive way of looking at things. Like the person wanting it to be over in a way is a negative thought. It's like you're trapped, you're hopeless, you can't get out of it, and you want it to be over. It's like the typical human thought processes that you've got to challenge. Like what is a different way in which you can recondition yourself to look at it? It's like my seeking is a constant reminder to opening up. Like it's not about it being over, it's like it's teaching me to be a more balanced, open human being. The seeking game is teaching me the preciousness of what I actually have. Like there's so many more positive ways you can look at it, but I can tell that mentality is already a depressive mentality, which has got nothing to do with this subject. It's something that humanity has taught you, like your society and your parents have taught you, and you've got into this regime of being negative and feeling stuck and trapped. And now you're projecting that on to spirituality and awakening. I want it to be over, rather than I want the job or the work to be over, or the difficult relationship to be over, or the family dynamics to be over. It's like I want the separation to be over and I can't get out of it and I'm stuck. So rather than being stuck in a dead-end job or a difficult job or a difficult relationship, you're now stuck in the non-duality story. Like you've got this idea of enlightenment, you've got this idea of ending your current job, but you can't find a way out of it. It's the same thing, it's the same projection of mind, and then you seek to try to find a way out of the person, and it's the same as being stuck in a dead-end job where you feel trapped, where you feel like you can't make it, where you feel like it's no good for you. There's no difference between those two mentalities, but you think that in your thinking there is something true and you're invested in it, and you think that that's really the way things are, when it's all bullshit. What is true is what's happening, and that's your freedom. It's in what's happening. It's not in I want the person to be over or I want to be awakened. It's right here. It's staring you in the face in the most intimate sense of being. But your seeking energy is always in pleasure, 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 avoiding pain, getting away from this. It's not in that dance. Freedom isn't in that dance. It's in what's happening. It's in what you are. It's the breath inside the breath. You're always looking for something better. It doesn't mean on the human level you don't strive for a better job, a better relationship, a better this, a better that. But it's this belief that one day you are going to arrive at this place called heaven. And this place called heaven, what you're looking for is your essence. God, it's like love tumbling out of my mouth. You are never going to arrive in pleasure. Pleasure comes and goes. A story comes and goes. Getting this or getting that comes and goes. What doesn't come to go and go is your being, is this empty looking that's right here, this nothingness that's experiencing itself as everything, that nothing is looking out now. It's not in the person ending, the person dropping away. When's it going to happen for me? This is a bullshit story you're lost in. It's not true. This is what's true. This is what's true. This right here, right now, that nothing is experiencing itself as everything. That was orgasmic. Not what I said as in what I said was orgasmic, but the speaking felt orgasmic. It felt really like beyond. Ooh, yeah, that was my other question. Where are you getting this AI stuff from? It's really happening to that level. I had no idea. You know, just the internet. Look it up on the internet. We've now invented programs that are evolving by themselves. You can see it on the internet. It's quite cool. Watch Her. That's an AI. That's it. The film Her is a good one, Sam.